Hello everybody, it's Old Boy Garage, and this is my 1986 F-250 XLT Lariat.
Embers floating on a southbound breeze, somewhere between heaven and the tall pine trees.
Today I will be giving a full overview video of my project. I have had this truck for about 8 months, and it has been a long project. But today we're going to go through everything, show you the truck, show you all the things I've done, and yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy the video. First off, we have the paint. This is original paint from the factory, red and white two-tone, in the F-250 model, like I said. It has the bumper guards with the trim, all the nice features. It has the rich trim, not the poverty trim along the top. And I have, I think, 94 Ranger rims on there, aftermarket. But they're styled off of those. And we have radial RVT tires. They are nice and all, but they are expensive to replace. So yeah, it is quite the pain with the wheels, but I got a good deal on them for $150. Of course, I will have to get a new set of tires because somebody slashed my tire, which that pissed me off, but we'll work around it. This is the fourth wheel, the driver's side rear. As you can see, I have the factory steel leaf as a spare on right now. I have not driven the truck because of this, but it is the factory steel leaf. I have the full set. They have the date stamp in the rim right there, 85. You can see it was made in Canada, just like the truck, and they are Michelin radials, and it still has the original spare mounted underneath the back of the truck. As you can see, the Made in Canada sticker right there, transported to America in '86, and it was sold in Seattle, Washington. You got all the info right here. Motor Company of Canada. And yeah, all the info. 2-wheel drive, VIN number, the trans, automatic column shift, all the options. This is an XLT Lariat model, like I said. It has premium, nice interior, which this is original, yes. The only things that are not original is the accessories, the radio, and the outer part of the steering wheel. This is original, this is not. It has 125,000 original miles on the original motor and transmission, confirmed by Carfax and a mechanic looking in the vehicle. It has very nice condition, and it is definitely a survivor. The only thing that isn't original, that's major in this interior, is the seat. This is a 90s bench seat, and it had shotgun seats when I bought it, but I like old school. So I put a bench in it. And it has a broken gas pedal, and that is the wiper motor plug. It does not work. I have a new switch, and the parking brake. And it is a beautiful rig. I put a lot of work into it. Nice headliner. All the parts are there. And yeah, it's really nice overall. This truck has a thing I have not seen too much of, and that is the running board. Now, it may not look like a normal set of running boards, and they might be. I'm not too sure. But I think they might be rare, because they run from the front of the truck to the back, all the way to the rear. The only sets of running boards I've seen on these trucks stop right here. They do not have this section. And this bumper comes out. You can actually pull out the bumper, and it has legs that come out to stand the bumper for a hamper. This is a hamper special pickup truck, but they didn't actually have a truck called the Hamper Special back in 1986. Not for the bulldozers, at least. So, it's like an unofficial Hamper Special. As you can see, it has the tie down for a hover for a Hamper Special, and it even has airbags still in the truck that are still operational. They are actually pumped up right now, and 2 tanks. He has all the nice features, and has all the tie downs for the Hamper Special Edition, as they may call it. I don't know the real name for it, but that's what I'm going to call it. That is the sticker and fill nozzle for the airbag, and the exhaust is a standard exhaust, not a dual, a single, and it has all the trims still on, which is really nice. It also has a super solid frame, original exhaust, paint still on the frame, and all accessories still there. As you can see, it looks really good. It is a really solid truck. Now, enough about the aesthetics. I'm sure you're probably wondering how the interior looks, how well it works. Well, I'm about to go ahead and show you. The interior, I put a lot of work into to make perfect. It was really nice when I got it, but I just adjusted a few things to make it really nice. Here, opening the door, opens really nicely, and the floor lights work on both sides for the interior, and along with the dome light in this massive dome mirror I have. Go ahead and put your foot in the bright, take the key, and put it in the ignition. It has full accessory power, and a wired in 1988 Cobra CV radio, and a ZT driving computer. This is all 80s technology around the time that this truck was made. And I just hung my mic on my Bluetooth radio. Still has a working clock. And I'm currently having technical difficulties with the cruise control, but I'm close to fixing it, just waiting on a few parts. The accessories work for the most part, like the windows, electric windows, and electric locks, of course. And I'm still trying to find the few missing pieces, but it hasn't been too hard. All accessory lights work, including the gauge lights, which I have swapped out for white. And you can't really see them during the day, but they look really nice. The lights for the warmer and the fan still work, as you can hear. And the accessories all still work. Now, I'm sure you are all probably curious what is under the hood. Let's go ahead and take a look. And yeah, door buzzer still works. Coming around to the front Opening the hood. In there. We have a 460 7.5 liter V8 engine. I'm currently timing it and doing a new ignition system, so at the moment it cannot start. But you can see my new wires, new spark plugs, the heads have been re-conditioned, new gaskets, new distributor, new oil, new carburetor, intake gaskets. I have new ignition module, CD ignition system, brake master cylinder, and a battery, what I currently have on a charger, a smart charger. The AC system is complete and still works. A double bump power steering, because I had a belt explode on me one time, so I put 2 just to be safe. I removed the emission, and those will be coming off before it is running again, and emissions will be 100% removed. But it also has the original working work light, which has a cool feature. It can extend and be used to look around the engine bay, and with just a slight pull, it will go right back in. And keep in mind, this is the original engine with 125,000 miles, and all you're seeing here is the factory. Most of the stuff here at the factory, besides what I obviously replaced and added. This truck is gorgeous, and I have put a lot of work into it. Now I'm sure you're probably wondering how I got this truck. Well, it's an interesting story. You see, about 8 months ago, I was driving my 94 down a couple back roads here in my local town. And this truck was sitting in a front yard, and I just had to go up and ask about it. It was completely stock. It had running boards in the bed, they were taken off. It had the stock steely wheels, no mud guard, no painted grill, and no hab lights. I added the hab lights, along with no bed rails. This thing was as factory as you can get. It has been sitting in this guy's front yard since 1996. I am the 4th owner of this vehicle, and this owner has never left the state of Washington. It was made in Canada, shipped to Seattle, Washington, and I've been in that area its entire life. It changed hands about 3 times. Like I said, I'm the 4th owner. The first owner was a Ford executive in the Canada line, I assume, from what I can remember. Don't quote me on this. He told me that he was a manager of like 2 or 3 factories, so a little bit up the food chain, and he bought this truck brand new as a gift to himself. And he has good taste. Red and white two-tone with the nice lower trim, running more than the camper special, and the 460 mid-block V8 with the automatic, even though I wish it was a manual. It is just a great truck with great options. It's a monster with luxury, and I love the truck. Even though it's only 2-wheel drive, I know, 4-wheel drive would be cooler. This thing is amazing. I talked to the 3rd owner, the one who had the truck, and he had just let it sit there after the distributor got stolen in 1996. And he was a meth head, so he could not afford and did not know how to replace the distributor. And he let me buy this old rig off of him for $500. And it did not run since '96. I got it running in 2 weeks. And it did not take that much work. I took apart the motor to clean it out, and it was full of leaves and sticks and rats. But luckily, the rats were new, and they did not chew through anything. They had just moved in, and there were no nests anywhere. I just found like 2 or 3 hiding in the air filter and the exhaust pipe. I got it running, and the rear wheels were locked up at the time, but they are now free. And it has disc brakes on the front and massive drum brakes on the rear. It has a 1-ton rear axle. I got the truck home, and I've been building it for the past 8 months. And as far as I know, it is a one-of-a-kind truck, because it has the running boards, the XLT interior, and it came factory with shotgun seats. So it had separate seats. It did not come with an XLT bench seat, which is pretty rare from what I've heard. But this truck, just the overview, is a 460, 3-speed automatic F-250 XLT Lariat with shotgun seats. That is 2-wheel drive and has the single pipe exhaust and the long bed. It is a long bed truck. As far as I know, I have not seen another one, and I have not found another one. But if you own another one or know of another one, let me know. Let me know how rare this truck is. Let me know if it's not rare at all, or if it's really rare. Remember, made in Canada. But yeah, beautiful truck. And it had a lot of work done to it, but I have kept every original part. Every part I took off to make this truck look cooler and be more modern, I have kept. So I have every original part that went on this truck. The only other things I need to do is a couple things, and I'll run you through them right here to show you what needs to be done until this project is finished. One, I need to remove this running board and straighten it, since it had an impact at one point that bent it. And I need to take it off and make it straight again to line it up with this running board. And then I need to bolt this one arm on so that it's not wiggly and it's actually secured. And as you can see, it cannot handle any weight at the moment. After that, I need to fix this handle, as it is broken, and straighten this tailgate cover to make it look better, and then knock out that dent right there. Then I need to straighten the front of this bed. As you can see, it is bent and it's pushed in, so that will be a pain in the butt, but should be easy. Then I need to knock out this dent right here. This all happened before I got the truck, these marks, and straighten it with the trim. Then I need to fix the windshield wipers. As you can see, they're at different angles, so that needs to be done. And as you know, finish the work on the engine, so then I can fire it up and drive it. I also need to get this emblem, the Lariat emblem, to go right there. Then I need to replace this button, and it does not work. It is a broken button, and I need to find that one. After all that, I'm going to get a XLT Lariat bench seat or bucket seats. I have not decided, but I think I'm gonna go with bucket seats in the center console. After that, I need to put one of these on the other side, and it does not have one. As you can see, not here, but I definitely plan on putting one up. Then, after everything is said and done, I want to repaint the truck, not immediately, but one day, as I love the original paint, and I love that it still looks good, but when you get up close, you can tell it's been through a lot. There's a lot of chips, a lot of cuts, there's the scratches, there's a lot of fading, and yeah, it needs some love. And it needs a new paint job, especially with the bubbling. So that is on the to-do list. But yeah, it's gonna be awesome. So thank you guys for watching the overview video of my 1986 F-250 XLT Lariat camper special. Have a good day, boys, and I will continue to update my project as I go along.